A personality trait is a fixed pattern of behavior, regardless of changing situation or environment. Psychologists have formed several theories to capture the personality range of human beings, but an early and still popular model is the Big Five, or ocean model, to describe a person's degree of openness, conscientiousness, extraversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. It's not hard to imagine how these different traits might impact a person's motivation in life. Being open to experience, we allow ourselves to envision new possible goals with curiosity and interest. Being conscientious, we commit to a deliberate and ordered approach to achieving these goals. Being extroverted, we seek arousal and actively pursue the things we want. Being agreeable, we work well with others and cooperate toward shared goals. Being neurotic, we work hard to avoid punishment and negative experience. A motivated person, then, is someone who is open-minded and adventurous, hard-working and diligent, extroverted, sufficiently sociable, and yes, a little neurotic, or at least knows how to channel anxiety. Remedying a lack of motivation could be a question of trying to cultivate these traits in yourself. Are there any attitudes, mindsets, beliefs, or personality quirks that are working against you? We're all guilty of these, at least some of the time. Pessimism and seeing the worst in everything. For example, never starting something because you doubt your ability to succeed. The remedy is to be proactive, to take risks, and to take a hard, honest look at the situation and what you can do to improve it if it's genuinely a problem. Forgetting optimism. Not quite the same as being pessimistic. It's hard to be motivated when goal achieving seems so joyless. Boost your dopamine with mini rewards and remind yourself of all the exciting reasons why you wanted to improve in the first place. Being too grandiose. Like planning to lose 40 pounds in a month. It's easier to motivate yourself to do something small 10 times than to do one massive thing once. Break it down. Start small. Expecting rewards before hard work. Once you've set your goal, return your focus to the here and now, where the hard work happens. Don't expect miracles. Shirking responsibility. Nobody else can take action on your behalf. Drop blame and take responsibility. When you take charge of your own time and resources, proactively make choices, and stand by the consequences, you are empowered to do your best, no matter what. Low self-esteem. Some people feel deep down that they're just not worth striving for more, or that they're not fit to the challenge of achieving their dreams. Small goals can help here, too. Mini goals will give you plenty of proof that you can do something. Things like excessive social media use, addictive substances, distracting games, TV, bad lifestyle habits, etc., are not in themselves personality traits. But if you find your life filled with them and they're sapping your motivation, you may want to question what's keeping them there. Certain personality traits may predispose us to weaknesses when it comes to motivation, but with clarity and awareness, we can work to strengthen these aspects of our personalities. If you've covered all your physiological bases and still experience motivation blocks, try asking yourself the following questions to narrow in on what's holding you back. 1. What do you really want? Let's cut to the chase. If you can't answer immediately and with conviction, you've found your problem. You may be lacking clarity. How can you work towards something if you're not even sure what it is? Fuzzy next steps can make you stall and procrastinate. Go back to the drawing board and try to uncover an answer to this question that energizes and excites you. Think about what kind of goals fit in with your values and what you know you need to improve about yourself. We all realize our own deepest shortcomings. Recognize them and then let that inspire sharp, focused goals. 2. What stories are you telling yourself about yourself? It's useless acting toward a goal when internally you're cutting yourself down, self-criticizing, and writing off your efforts before you've even begun. Your inner critic can drain the life out of you. Ask honestly if you've made underachieving, risk-averse behavior a part of your identity. it might be time to start changing the script. On a related note, many of us are uninspired simply because we've underestimated ourselves and set goals that are too small. Trust yourself to thrive under a bit of challenge. 3. Are you trying to make quantum leaps? You want your goal, and you want it now. Awesome. But this can make you intolerant for the daily, sometimes mundane job of piecing your goal together bit by bit. Whether you're overwhelmed and burnt out, or just totally put off by how large the task is, you need to scale it down to manageable chunks and tackle just one at a time. Commit to the smallest action you can make a consistent habit. 4. Are you trying to avoid hard work? Sometimes there is no magic formula or deep-seated childhood psychological excuse to explain your procrastination. Sometimes it's just 100% pure laziness. It's easy to commit to a goal when you only visualize the end point, but you need to establish solid daily routines that are ingrained in habit. You need to work at your goal consistently, and this takes discipline. If this is challenging, you may need to find ways to give yourself intermittent rewards, so you stay the course rather than lose interest along the way. Alternatively, if you find achieving a goal exhausting, now may not be the right time for it. Switch to a goal you're more motivated to pursue and reserve this one for later. 5. Are you unmotivated or are you afraid? Goals, especially big ones, can seem overwhelming and intimidating to even the best of us. In such cases, it's easy to look at all the progress you need to make and feel like giving up before you've even started. Fear can keep you pulling back from unknown situations, including new opportunities and your dreams and goals. It's not unusual to feel fear, but try not to let it drive your decisions. Look at it closely, get into dialogue with your fear, and try to dismantle it. Is it a legitimate concern, or is it merely based on negative self-talk and poor self-esteem? Similarly, you can't force yourself to be motivated. Desire for a certain outcome, no matter how strong, doesn't necessarily motivate you to achieve it. That comes with discipline and doing instead of merely thinking. You'll find that once you make yourself do things, you'll enjoy them more than you anticipated. This will motivate you to continue completing those tasks in the future. 6. Are you striving toward someone else's goal? We're all influenced externally, but your goals should also be ones that are meaningful to you personally. It's hard to find motivation if your stated goals are actually inauthentic or clash with other equally important values you hold. Remember that incentives are not the same as motivation. Are you moving towards something or merely away from something?